I wanna know. Oh boy, I'm tired. I am tired, y'all. Y'all wearing me out. Y'all wearing me out. You really are. R. Kelly fans and supporters, y'all just got too much shit with yourselves, man. Why don't y'all just stop looking back and move forward? Why don't y'all just stop talking about fucking Geronda, Azrael, and all them fucking girls, okay? Just leave them fucking girls out of your fucking conscience, out of your mind, out your mouth. Just leave them alone. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you ain't got nothing good to speak on about this whole thing, R. Kelly is going to be fine if you look to the Lord. With cometh your help. Stop depending on man. We all should come to the reality knowing that this trial was already fixed. Okay, we all was hoping for the better for Robert Sylvester Kelly to get through this trial. Stop blaming the lawyers. Stop blaming this person. Stop blaming that person. We knew from the time they did the Surviving R. Kelly shit that they was fixing to put this man in jail. Okay? I don't know how many times I gotta try to keep telling these people. It's already been done. All we gotta do is move forward. Okay? Keep praying and talking to God. But y'all too busy looking, how to save R. Kelly. Save yourself because y'all too broken to save R. Kelly. Y'all too broken. Take it for what it is for now, okay? It happened, and we know why it happened. We know the girls lied. We know that. We know that the people, the government, they had everything sold out. You don't even know who the fuck these people are on the internet, and you listening to them. Like I said, and I mean my word I mean every damn thing I said. I'm not sending a damn dime to nobody on R. Kelly's behalf unless R. Kelly himself come out and say it. Or an attorney is there with him and he's having an interview and they're talking about the trial and R. Kelly is talking about how he feel about what happened to him. And he wants an appeal. If people will pray and stop looking back and look forward and ask God to help them, we can get there. But too busy listening to this person and that person. Some of these people are on this shit for a hustle, for money. Some people are even working against R. Kelly, but they are trained media agitators and all this other shit to come in here and make they infiltrators. What the hell is going on upstairs? Hold on. What's up? I like to know. Some of these people are just depressing the shit out of me, man. They're just depressing me. Y'all making me more damn depressed than the goddamn trial. Because I was already expecting the verdict to be the way it came out. I'm not saying I wasn't for R. Kelly. I was 100% for R. Kelly. But the thing is that a lot of you don't seem like you are 100% for R. Kelly. Because if you was all about R. Kelly, you'd be first looking to God and praying for him and reading your scriptures instead of listening to Sharon Winbush, a woman none of y'all know. Maybe y'all do know her. I don't know. Because y'all sounding like she's only person out here that knows anything and listening to everything she says. As soon as she started talking about Kaepernick through the trial and Kaepernick did this and everybody jumped on the bandwagon with that. Y'all so easily persuaded by people. By anybody. I listen to that woman all the time. Now she gets some good really for R. Kelly. You need to ask yourself that question. Ladies and gentlemen, Y'all some motherfucking. I don't know. I'm just gonna be. Whew. Y'all wear me out with the bullshit. How y'all gonna give money for this? Y'all talking too fucking much. Y'all giving too much information. If you're gonna do something, then don't fucking do it. Just do it and shut the fuck up. That's the way I feel. Just do it and shut the fuck up. If that's what you want to do. You ain't got to make an announcement to everybody if that's what you want to do. You want to go and fund R. Kelly defense fund and everything, and you want to do it in your own secret, whatever, then do it. But I already told you, ain't nobody coming over here getting shit out of me. I'm even stop giving money to motherfuckers on YouTube, and I'm serious. I'm just gonna stop fucking cash apping you or giving you anything in your super chat or whatever the fuck information you bring. Because ain't nobody giving me a motherfucking thing. But a whole bunch of damn bullshit, a lot of depression, and got fucked up in my head and listening to all this depressing shit. Well, Henny could have did this, and this Nicole was a damn informant, and they all was on they all was against this man or whatever, this, that, and the other. I'm like, do these people know Jesus? But then they saying God bless R. Kelly and God this, and we love R. Kelly, and we did. I already told you, R. Kelly's mind is so way from this world. He ain't even thinking about this world right now. He don't give a damn. Until R. Kelly himself, come in front of an interview or whatever, or one of R. Kelly's attorneys or whatever like that come to represent R. Kelly or whatever like that. And I wouldn't even trust him if I don't see R. Kelly with him. And him speaking out of his own mouth, introducing who that person is that's going to be fighting his trial for him. If I see Bill Cosby and his team and a whole lot of other team members out there, and y'all going hard for R. Kelly, knowing that he was treated unjustly, and then I will be like, okay, that will convince me. But until then, I don't trust nobody on the same internet, and I'm just saying that's how I feel. I don't trust nobody but God. If the Spirit is leading, I am willing to follow. But stop listening to people you don't even know. You don't know who they are. Y'all just depressing me about this trial. Everybody's, who did what? I believe Panic did the best job he can possibly do, and I don't think he sold R. Kelly out. Nothing like that. I don't think so. And my heart tells me this brother did all he can. His hands were tied. I don't know about Nicole. I had my feelings about her in the beginning. I thought she was faithful to R. Kelly. I don't know. But seeing that she was playing on the defense side and everything, I had to go with, and R. Kelly said they wanted him. If he said that he wanted Nicole on his team and all this other stuff like that, and wanted to keep him. This is what I had got. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought they shouldn't have kept her, but hey, I felt she was faithful and she stayed in there. She was the one who reported more about when he was attacked in prison, when he was attacked over there in MCC building by Jeremiah. She the one who came out and told what happened about the incident and everything. She brought that to the public. I didn't see Greenberg. I didn't see Michael. I didn't see Thomas. I didn't see none of them. Only person I saw speaking on behalf of him was Nicole for her client. Was her client, and then a month before the trial and everything, Greenberg just jumped off the case. But he said he's still representing him for Chicago. I don't know who to trust. And even Greenberg said himself when he did that interview on Court TV or whatever like that, he said, look, they are going to, what they got to try to do, and there's some things I can't really talk about right now. This is what Greenberg said. Y'all could go back and watch it again. If you missed anything, just watch it again. And just really, if your heart is really there for R. Kelly, you're going to find the truth. I already see it. Greenberg said and everything, they're going to try to make this man like a monster. Okay. And the thing is that we have to make him humanized. He said some of the things may be truth and some of the things that may be you're going to find is exaggeration. A lot of stuff is exaggerated. And even before, even Thomas said some things, and Judge Donnelly came at him, whatever. He said they're going to try to, the government is going to make this thing, patch this thing like it's silk. Make this thing come out like it's silk. They already said it before the trial even came forward, what was going to happen. If people were paying attention and following all the reports that was being reported about R. Kelly's trial before the trial happened, I didn't hear nothing about, I ain't hear none of the talk about anything about Cannon falling asleep during pre-trial. See, that's the stuff you got to catch on to. And shit, Sharon was saying she was all for it, and she was up there cheery. Then she's the one who first came out with a video that he's going to be found not guilty, and they got to show the proof of burden on the government. It's on the proof of burden on the government, and there's no other way but for R. Kelly to be found not guilty. Okay, not one, but then she did one with the Diana Ross Wiz little video with Diana Ross, when they was like after they killed the Wicked Witch or whatever, and they was doing the dance like Diana Ross was doing in that movie and everything. But then when the verdict came back guilty, and she was like, "Oh, I just know everybody's sad," and then all of a sudden she went on this blame and this one and blaming that one game and just threw it all on and threw everything on Canning, and then started praising up Greenberg. Y'all gotta watch fucking shady ass people like her, okay? And now she's talking again about bringing money. And just 2 weeks before the fucking trial, 2 days before the verdict, or maybe a day before the verdict, she was up there flashing money around and just had money flying in all in her hair and all this other stuff. And then y'all just got to catch on to some of the shit she been doing. And then come back and say, I am 100% for R. Kelly. And people jump right on the bandwagon and believe that shit. Really believe that shit. At one time, she was swinging over there with the fucking old card people too. And then what they said, the jurors got to go home every goddamn day. Nobody got to see who the jurors were. All of a sudden, all these people popping up on the scene that this is what Cannick should have used. Nobody was saying he should use this, that, the other. While the trial was going on, they was popping up saying, "Well, Cannick, this is what you should try to do. Bring the law, Cannick. Bring the law, Cannick. Talk the law, Cannick. Come at them to show the RICO. Talk about the RICO. Try to get them on the RICO." Now all of a sudden, everybody know all this motherfucking. They so damn logical and so damn experienced and knowing about the fucking law. They know all the tactics or whatever they should have strategized to use while they was cross-examining the witnesses, the victims, or whatever, whoever. That's why I ain't listening to none of the bullshit, okay? I'm just telling you, y'all driving me fucking crazy with this damn trial now. This over. It's done, okay? We got to move on. We got to move forward. We got to look forward to a appeal. That's what we need to be looking at right now. Don't send no fucking money to nobody. Nobody. And if you want to do it, you go ahead and do it. It's your money. I ain't gonna really tell people how to do their money, but I know where mine ain't going, okay? I just know where my damn money ain't going. Okay. Because y'all just driving me crazy, all this depressing talk and everything like that. Just stay positive. Just say we know that R. Kelly going to get an appeal and he going to beat this shit. Okay? He going to beat this. And we know the God that I serve ain't nothing bigger than God. Okay? And like I said before, this ain't over. This ain't over. Y'all act like, oh, the whole world is over. I mean, the whole thing is over. I know y'all concerned and y'all have y'all concerns or whatever, but we 2 years we knew what was going to go down. We was prepared for it. From the time they did the docu-series and everything, and the way these so-called alleged victims change up their stories, how they was on social media, this, that, and the other. They were just not, ain't nothing was being done to them about that shit. Ain't none of that shit was used in trial. Why the fuck they still even put them on trial? We seen how Azrael switched up 3 or 4 times on the damn stand, and she was about, they played like she was going to be impeached, whatever. She threw her parents under the bus. She told them her story, her truth, and everything, that yes, my father and my mother and everything was playing like she was me. We heard the fucking testimony. We heard the transcripts. Do we have to go back and listen to it again and listen to it again and listen until we get it really fucking sink in our heads? More at Macy's.com/StarRewards. Do we? I mean, come on, people. Exclusions apply. What's up, baby? Really? I mean, really? Y'all just jump on the bandwagon when anybody believe anything anybody said. Use your motherfucking common sense. Like R. Kelly said, use your common sense. If you believe he's innocent, he's innocent. And I believe he's innocent. And I'm going to keep saying he's innocent. And I believe he's innocent. I don't give a fuck what they say or what the verdict is. He's innocent. And as long as I believe it in my heart, that's all. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you should be believing too. Don't have to keep beating yourself up about the damn so-called Azrael and motherfuckers like that. Y'all just making these people keep these people so much on your motherfucking mind. I don't keep them on my mind. I just come here so I can tell you out here, those of you who are really ride and die fans for Robert Sylvester Kelly and ride and die supporters for Robert Sylvester Kelly, don't let that devil keep haunting you and beating you over the head and just keep coming at your conscience and keep coming at you like, is he guilty or I don't know, I'm not sure, you doubting this shit. I believe 100% R. Kelly is fucking innocent, okay? Not guilty. That's what I believe in my heart. And like I said to people, I am in this to the very fucking end. Whichever one of us go down first, me or him, I'm in it to the end. And that's the way I feel. These people have been wicked, and that's a wake-up call for all of us, okay? Black people in America, that's just a fucking wake-up call for you all. They knew strategy to keep you in control. We will give you your best, your king of R&B. We will give you, they controlling what they want to give to us. We don't get to make that choice. R. Kelly gonna always be my king of R&B. I don't give a fuck what they say. I don't even play these motherfucking other people's music out here. Only reason I'm hearing some of this shit anyway is because I'm playing it on Pandora and he's on his radio station on Pandora. So these songs are coming on his radio station. And I listen to inspirational music. I ain't know when the last time I was listening to the damn radio. I used to have Sirius XM radio in my car, but I took that shit off. Now I just pop in a damn R. Kelly CD. Or I go to Pandora on my phone and plug it in and Bluetooth it and I play it all the way to work or whatever, or wherever I'm going. That's what I do. I control my own fucking. I get to play what the fuck I want to play in my car. And I get to play what I want to play in my house or whatever. Who artists I want to celebrate and enjoy or whatever. They don't get to pick that shit for me. Regardless, I don't give a fuck. Music is a damn spirit, and I keep telling y'all that. Girl, are you ready? Oh, you know. So hard for you people to believe there is a God. You ain't gotta be sitting up here depressed over this bullshit. You faithfully and you honestly and wholeheartedly believe Robert is innocent and not guilty. Believe it. It's okay. Don't try to change nobody else's perspective or how they feel or whatever like that. If that's how they feel, then that's how they feel. They just said, now come on my motherfucking channel with it. Okay? Because this is 100% a channel that rocks with Robert Sylvester Kelly. Hey, SS2. Oh, you appreciate that. Girl, you don't know. I'm tired like you don't know. I didn't even want to come back on tonight. I really didn't. But the thing is that I was like, oh my God, these songs are wrong. Sylvester Kelly support channels. They just depressing the hell out of me. They just want to still talk about the same old shit. And I'm like saying it's time to move the fuck on. We got other things that we got to fight for now. His appeal. And don't send no damn money until you know it's going to be an appeal. And he got an attorney that's be fighting. Girl, you some glasses. You know what I'm saying? I see shit. I am not going to be sitting up here sending no goddamn thing to none of these damn channels out here until I know for sure. Robert Sylvester Kelly say he needs the help and he's be representing his damn self. He know my name. He know my address. They say he ain't getting his mail. He getting his damn mail. He getting his mail. It's just certain letters he probably just ain't looking at. He choose not to read. And when people are opening it for him or whatever like that and say, well, how this one sound? Do you think this person? Believe me, this man is known. Everybody knows R. Kelly. And everybody loved his music regardless. Whether they loved him, hate him, whatever. Everybody loved themselves some R. Kelly music. Even the damn gods, they goddamn self. Okay? So I'm not worried about a motherfucking thing about that damn verdict. Trust and believe that. Knowing the God that I know and the God that I serve, I ain't worried about that verdict. Wait before you get upset and confused. I was with my girl when she got some bad news. Hey, Carolyn. She was so upset she asked me to sing with her. Yes, what y'all want to talk about? I ain't talking about ass about. I ain't talking about no goddamn Joycelyn. I'm not talking about no goddamn, what's her name, Geronda Pace or whatever. I know people want to help him, but you know what? First of all, they need to get something for their damn self. Your bags because you busted. Because if you ain't got Jesus in this fight, and I keep telling people, you up here going on your emotions and on your flesh and worrying about your Rhonda and worrying about them going to Azrael and worried about faith and all these so-called alleged victims, the damn, all of those people, you keep worrying about them. You keep putting them in your damn content all the time. You talking about them, worrying about what they said about R. Kelly, what they did to R. Kelly. R. Kelly said his damn self in his song. Girlfriends, we went dancing. Me, Shaniqua, Shaquan, and Robin. I love this song, y'all. Y'all gotta excuse me. I'm gonna come back with that. You said dancing, but when I just you said shopping. Tell me which one you would do it. Oh, baby, I must be confused. Tell me where you been. Dancing where? Kisses. I think 1 or 2, 3, 4. And you said dancing, but now you say shopping. Busted, cause you busted. Busted, cause you busted. You busted, cause you busted. And get your and get the fuck out of here now. Baby, victim of circumstances. Victim of circumstances. Can I who you think you fooling? On my face, I'll catch another case. Stands cause you busted. They should have played this on the stand on Azrael. Busted, cause you busted. Yes, busted, cause you busted. And get you and get the fuck up out of here now. Go ahead. This cause Kels could have got up and said, guilty, you're guilty, you're guilty, you're guilty. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. And get you and get the fuck up out of here now. Where am I? This is what Kel should have said. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. Kel's, man, they something. He wrote this shit. Look at the lines. Frankly, this is what he should have told that goddamn Azarel. Cause you busted. You then when she said, well, I'm innocent. He said, you guilty. He probably was looking for his ass to get up and just start singing some shit. And Kels was like, yeah, I'm just sitting here and listen to this shit. Y'all don't know. R. Kelly got a sense of humor. Even through all of this, I'm pretty sure he fucking laughing his ass the fuck off. Like, these motherfuckers gonna give me 140 motherfucking years? Oh, yeah, okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? They think so, but you know what? I'm here, and I'm on doing what the Lord called me to do. I'm on an assignment right now, and I got these innocent brothers here with me. So we gonna sing on the choir. We gonna sing about our burdens, and we gonna just praise the Lord while we here, and we just gonna give the glory to God. And I ain't worrying about these devils out in the world and everything. If my soul go tonight, I know where I'm going. Do they know where they going? Because I'm working it out. You know what I'm saying? See, you gotta have you gotta be in that place with God to understand how God has a sense of humor too, and how sometimes, hey Tanya, you know what I'm saying? And God got a sense of humor because He created R. Kelly, and R. Kelly got a very, you know what I'm saying? Yes, SS2. See, you gotta know the stories. See, if you ain't in that word, you want to sit up there and talk about you praising Buddha. You know what I'm saying? You want to praise Buddha? Go ahead and talk to a fat belly statue or whatever the hell you want to talk to. There is a true living God. And He only gonna come to you if you believe and trusted Him in His holy word, and you go in that book and you read it for yourself, and the Tories will come to you, and then you'll see how life start opening up, and you see the clowns, and you see the stage, and you see all the acts. You know what I'm saying? These people don't even know if they're gonna be alive 140 years. They don't even know if they're gonna be alive on May 4th of 2022. Hello. And Don has something going. She gonna do this, and he could come as many times as he want for a fucking appeal for 140 years. You know what I'm saying? Hello. Y'all better get with the Lord, man. That's the only way you gonna be able to lift up your heavy burdens in your heart and your brokenness and your disappointment and all that other emotions that's going through your mind right now. You know what I'm saying? Those girls should be far behind you. You want to talk about them? Yeah, have some fun. Laugh. You know, it's okay to laugh. Ecclesiastes is a time for everything. You know, it's a time for everything. Where my book Ecclesiastes, I gotta go find my book again. I feel like pulling out my Bible tonight, y'all. But I know these things on my heart. You know what I'm saying? I can't say it exactly word for word and with a chapter, but I know it's there, and I know it's there. Just like I was talking about earlier about children and everything, slapping up adults and everything. They 3 years old. They ain't no 3-year-old gonna be slapping me up without getting slapped the fuck back. So they'll learn at an early age how it feels to be slapped. If they don't know, I'm going to teach them how to know. Train up a child on the right way he or she should go, so when they get old, won't depart. In the background. Y'all sit up there, they ain't 3 forever. You know, the sooner they learn, the better it is for their ass. They can even live longer than that if God say so. If God say so. They talking about 140 years. God is laughing. He's just waiting for y'all to come to get to Him so He can show you who He is, His face. He show you His face. St. Joseph's offers flexible, you know what I'm saying? In business, healthcare, show me your face. Data technology, you don't believe? Are you ready to get started on your master's degree? Register God now. Is real. See, that's the problem with people, why they so down and so broken in their spirit, because they don't have faith in the Almighty God. God is almighty. What a mighty God we do serve. God is amazing. God is omnipresent. God is able to do all things but fail. He's great. He's more than great. He's more than great. Ain't no higher. He's the high most. Y'all better stop playing. Letting these people break up your spirit like this and like they controlling things. God isn't it. Well, maybe God, yeah, maybe God do got R. Kelly there for a reason. Yeah, because God got R. Kelly on an assignment. If this was in God's plan, it was in God's plan. Okay, I take that. I can take that. Because God will show you who he is. They know better than come up on my channel with craziness because I will beat them down. Devil don't get no way up in here. I was just up in here mad and everything because I don't need. Yeah, I really want to help R. You want to help R. Kelly? You can first help yourself. Okay, get yourself together first. He says, "How you gonna clean that plank out of your brother's eye when you got that own plank up in your eye? Get yourself together first." He talked about the whole time he was going through this mess. Every song he made, he told his story. He came with what was going on in his mind. His song, his spirit is in his music. He told you of every place he's been in his life. So why are y'all still sitting here trying to figure it out about the verdict, about the verdict? You know, I just went on, like I said, I got on the live early. I went to Sinful Le Pimp. And even he's like kind of like conflicted a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because he's like, well, he's talking from his own experience as well. Like I said, he's talking from his own place where he's been before, out in the world, before he got his life, turned his life over to the Lord. And you know, like I said, God's still working on him too, because there's still some things he haven't seen yet. So he don't know it all, but at least he knows some things. You know what I'm saying? And he did some things like to us R. Kelly supporters, but I told him like this: not all women are feeling that way, because first of all, I never saw R. Kelly's infamous thing. I never saw it. I had no interest in seeing whatsoever. I'm 54 years damn old. I had enough, you know what, for a lifetime, my damn self. And I sing many sizes. Not saying I'm a whore, but I'm just saying. I ain't only just been with one man all my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna put it like that. But I always stayed with a certain particular flavor. But I'm just saying. Some was good, some wasn't so good. You know what I'm saying? Some talked a good game that they were good and they wasn't about shit. I'm just saying out there, you know, it ain't all about dick. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about that. You know, I just say not every woman thinks the same. My thing with Cartels is not a sexual thing, and I tell people it was never a sexual thing about him with me. My thing with Kells is all about spiritual things about the heavenly things, and things about the spirit. It was never things about that part of his life, because I know I wouldn't want to lay with him on the simple fact that I don't want I don't want to be Azrael, and I don't want to be the rest of them. If those that did lay with him, and they all broken in their spirit, they all broken hearted and bitter like they are, and jacked up the way they are, or whatever like that. I don't want to be none of those women. Your body now. But these songs do take me back to places I have been when I was rocking with brothers on this R. Kelly shit. In my younger days. Because like I said, we both the same age. So when he was making his songs and making music like this, boy, I was having fun. I could tell you some stories on these R. Kelly songs. Especially when this one came out. And the brother I was dealing with, I told you, he was from Chicago. Go hello, baby. All I need is your body. He was the one who actually introduced me to R. Kelly. You know, that nigga gonna always live in my mind. Oh, baby. All I need is your body. Because I could tell you some deep shit. That's why sometimes my husband be like, he be bugging. You hear that damn noise going on upstairs? What's going on? I had to go upstairs and say, yo, I'm down here doing a damn video. So, oh. Yeah. Yeah, but anyway, a lot of, like Simple said, that he's still like a young man sort of, so he on that young man thinking mentality bullshit. But older men ain't thinking that kind of way. For real. I believe it. I'm telling you, spirit man. I'm telling you, if R. Kelly came to your dreams, then he know you a real die-hard supporter for him. That's what I'm a weird thinker, I mean, if he's been in your dreams, and like, not saying he's dead, you know what I'm saying, but my mom been going on 13 years. My mom been gone. She died in 2006. Yeah, my mom been dead for 11 years, okay? 11 years. And the thing is that I remember when mommy passed away and everything. My mom and everything, she came to me in my dreams. For real. My mother came to me in my dreams and everything and was talking to me in my dreams. And, I couldn't exactly remember every detailed thing she was telling me about it. But some of the things, all of a sudden, something that had happened. And I was like, oh my God, my mother came in told me this was going to happen. And I truly believe every day mommy is watching over me. That's why I say absent from the body but present with the Lord. The spirit. People don't understand when Christ died on that Good Friday, when he was taken to that cross, and everybody came to see the body, and he was like, he rose and he came to the people and everything. It was a spirit. It was a spirit. So it was like my mother spirit came to me and everything. And a person could be alive and you could say, oh my God, I was just thinking about you. You're going to live like such and such a time because you was just in my dreams. I just dreamt about you the other day. Oh, and let me tell you this other one, like my girlfriend, one of my friends, childhood friends and everything, she had a brother, older brother. And I never forget, I had a crush on him, right? I was like, how old at the time? I could have been like 13 or something years old. And he was older. He was like almost like, he was like 19 or whatever like that. And I never forget, like, she called me and she told me to pray for her brother. And I was like, oh my God, I just had a dream about your brother the other night. I just dreamed about Dre. His name was Andre, but we called him Dre. I said, I just dreamed about Dre. And she's like, yeah, he's in the hospital. He's in a coma, blah, 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 blah. And as much as I wanted to go to his funeral and everything else out there, things happened and I wasn't able to attend the service or whatever. But when he died, he came back to my dreams. And then when I was telling her about it, she was like, oh my God. And I said, yeah, he came to me in my dreams and he was saying, probably came to tell me goodbye. He came to say goodbye. And not saying I ain't trying to spook nobody out about R. Kelly. Because God ain't finished with R. Kelly yet. He got work for R. Kelly to do for this music industry. And he got work for R. Kelly to do as well for those brothers that's waiting right now, incarcerated, that's been treated unfairly, and who got a fucked up sentence. So God ain't done with R. Kelly, y'all, for a long time, okay? So I truly believe God gonna give this man a whole lot of years of his life. And believe it or not, R. Kelly's at the age now where he probably want to do something a little different. He probably right now just want to chill, you know what I'm saying? Fuck the fucking, music industry and fuck what people got to say about me out there. I'm here with Jesus now. I'm here working it out with the Lord, and I'm here, got some brothers in here with me and probably feeling the same way. Let's give it a try if you live. That's what I'm saying. Like, probably in jail, he getting nothing but respect. You know what I'm saying? He probably get more respect in there than he would be getting out here any motherfucking way. So that's why he probably like fucked up. He probably eating. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me hold on. I'm sorry about that, y'all. I had to go away for a minute, and I'm back. I'm back. Some of y'all still ain't, y'all. Some of y'all left me, huh? If you have the Jargo cry, who is it that pays you? I don't know. That you, I don't know. Who was the guy that called you? I don't know. Who was the guy that I saw you with? I don't know. Yeah, I'm back, y'all. I'm sorry. My husband was calling me for something, and I had to. What the hell? Tell me your name. Sharon, just leave fucking it's done, okay? Stop listening to negative ass fucking Sharon Wimbush. I said it. Cause she getting me sick with this negative shit. And she ain't not once could have sit up here and say, let's lift up Jesus and pray for him, lift up a prayer for Robin, okay? Please, girl, bye. Please, girl, bye. She's just as miserable. All she could always talk about is R. Kelly need money and just dogging his damn attorney Canic and everything. Leave that man alone. You could have done so much better. Why didn't the fuck you go in the courtroom, Miss Winbush, and represent for him? I don't know. Please, don't be leaving these damn people. They keep you so damn depressed, I swear. They have you all cussed out. You try to get in your place for God and you just try to keep a good and positive spirit and everything, and they just come in. That devil, man. You can't fight with that devil. That devil is so busy. Not only just is he busy, but that devil is just so powerful. If you don't know the Lord, that devil will have his way with you. I swear, people got to start knowing how to use their common sense and start seeing things for what it is. Now she dogging the black man Canic and everything else. So she could have been a better person to get R. Kelly out the shit. She had all the answers. She could have cross-examined the witnesses and everything and say what she had to say to them. Then why didn't she get on the stand and do it? Why didn't she go and fight for Barbara Sylvester Kelly? Come out bold. Oh, didn't she tell us that she was a witness? That she reasons one time she said that she couldn't show her face because of the fact that she is a witness for Barbara Sylvester Kelly, so she don't want to show her face. And people fell for that shit. Wasn't Azarel a witness for the prosecutors, but she still showed her motherfucking face, right? I don't know how to put it. Joycelyn showed her face. She's supposed to be a witness for R. Kelly too, right? I don't know what's going on. I'm just saying, just watch these people. I know how what you call be coming up in here in my chat and shit, probably be like, leave Sharon alone and don't talk about Sharon. I wish them motherfuckers would come on my motherfucking channel. They get cursed the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Sharon don't give a fuck about none of y'all because Just Jazz was rocking with her one time and was listening to her and trying to follow her damn commands and stuff. And you see what she did to Just Jazz, right? Just threw her ass right under the motherfucking bus.
New arrivals are here at Nordstrom Rack, and they're priced to stock up on. Find dresses, tops, denim, sneakers, and more, starting at $25. Boots for the family, up to 60% off. So hurry.
Commercial break again. Y'all, I'm just waiting for more people to come up in my chat. I'm just trying to keep y'all busy tonight. It's Friday. Changing Faces, y'all. This is one of the groups that wrote for R. Kelly wrote for. They used to rock with him in the beginning. I was feeling kind of strange, baby. I don't know what's going on, baby. Ever since you came back from out of town, something's telling me some bullshit is going down. Is there someone that you see? Is there someone else? Nobody telling me you're creeping. Finding numbers in your deeds, you're talking in your sleep. Letters with my name. Writing letters without me. Ooh. Uh-huh. I'm with somebody else. I'm all sitting at the phone, 'cause I could do better all by myself. It's obvious how things have changed within a year. Just get me out of the ring and get out of here. No more talking, saving life for somebody else. Keep on walking 'cause I can't do better all by myself. But is there someone that you see? Is there someone else? Somebody telling me you're creeping. Finding numbers in your jeans, you're talking in your sleep, feeling letters without me. Dead Barbara Sylvester Kelly. With somebody else, staring at the phone, 'cause I could do better by myself. Oh, by myself, sitting there all alone. While you out with somebody else, or staring at the phone, 'cause I could do better by myself. I give you all You know what I like about this song? When I brought the CD, good thing. When I brought this song, the thing I like about this group, Changing Faces, when there's someone to seek it. I like the way it was spelled, ghetto out. You know, he didn't spell get out like get out the exact like get out GET. It was GHEETOUT. Get out like ghetto out. Like the Robin wrote the whole story of the ghetto. I could just laugh. This man got a sense of humor. Y'all thinking he's sitting back crying up in that prison? He ain't even in prison. He's in jail. He's in federal right now, holding jail, whatever. Until he hasn't even been sentenced yet. So he ain't even in prison. Somebody else. May 4th of 2020. The people already talk about how his sentence is going to be. Okay, we going to see. Oh, and I don't even want to talk about it, though, boy, like that anymore. Because with the depressing people, the people that's hoping and wishing for it to happen that way, because they don't even know if they're going to be here to even hear about his sentencing, if they're even going to be a sentencing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, but he got the Chicago fight and this, that, the other. Robert is having a good ass time. You think he really having a hard time in prison right now, in jail? He was able to get how many suits he came in there fly every guy. I heard he was decked the fuck out. I heard he was looking sharp. He was looking like a king. This is what I heard now. I heard he had on he had some nice mask and he had a mask to match every damn suit. He had a little handkerchief. I heard he was decked the fuck out. While y'all bum asses out here, y'all got your freedom and y'all bummed fuck out. And he was sitting up there in tailor-made suits and shit, looking all good. With a nice haircut and the whole thing. Fuck what that artwork looked like. I heard he was looking sharp. Okay. I heard he was looking mad sharp. He was looking real good. He was all buffed up and shit. He had his suit on, chewing gum. Probably every time they went on a break and shit, he probably had a stogie back there and a glass of Hennessy or some wine or some shit. Yo, you be surprised when he get getting up in them damn jail. Huh? Let me tell you something. It was an old movie I saw. And there's always some truth. But see, the thing is that Grand Reasons, this is R. Kelly. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just saying Grand Reasons. He getting pussy up in there too. Trust me. It was a movie I saw. Many, I don't know how many of y'all remember this movie called Penitentiary. What was his name that played in this movie? It came out in the 70s or whatever. It was an old movie I saw called Penitentiary. And this man was framed for murdering, I don't know, was she a prostitute or was it his wife, his girlfriend, or whoever it was? And he was framed for the murder. He goes to jail. You know, Leon Isaac Kennedy. He was married to Jane Kennedy. Remember Jane Kennedy, the model, actress, whatever, Jane Kennedy. He was married to her, Leon Isaac Kennedy. He played in this movie called Penitentiary. And every time they fight, y'all can look it up. Go to Netflix, whatever. Maybe it might be on Netflix. I don't know. Or some old movies. You can go back and look at this movie. Now, he's in jail, but he's a good fighter. You know, you got to fight for your life every day in there. He's in a penitentiary. And the thing is that he gets into this boxing ring. And one of the things is that they used to let the women prisoners come and get to be at the in the boxing ring shit with him and everything. And when they had they bouts, when they used to have the bouts in the prison and everything. So they had some of the prisoner guards come in there and everything and come watch I mean, some of the women prisoners come and watch the movies. And they be fucking the women up in the bathrooms and shit like that while they there. The guards be letting them slip in the woman and everything and fuck her. And then the next thing you know, if you won the fight and everything, you was able to get your woman to come to see you on the conjunctural, whatever the hell they call it, and you stay in a trailer for the weekend and every goddamn thing else, and y'all can fuck. Okay? Y'all just have that whole damn trailer to yourself, and you get all that pussy all night long if you wanted to for the whole goddamn weekend. So don't be leaving all that shit that when they in jail, everybody getting punked the fuck out, because it ain't true. Some of them even fucking the female inmates. I mean, I don't believe that either, Ashley. People be talking all kind of shit out there. Y'all gotta stop listening to them negative, dumbass people. They just looking for somebody to blame. You know, they just trying to stir shit up, and I'm not getting involved in all of that. You know what I'm saying? I stay away from that because I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Everybody took R. Kelly down. The whole goddamn everybody took him down. Everybody took him down. But like I was saying to you, Graham, reasons. Depending on your status where you at in penitentiary. And my brother did some fucking hard time too in fucking penitentiary, and he was getting pussy. Yes, the fuck he was. And he was telling us all about the pussy he was getting from some of the damn female, what they call them again? The female, correction officers and shit that worked in the prisons. Be fucking the inmates. And I had a roommate who worked in the jail, and she was fucking one of the in jail. But I told her, as long as I'm living here, don't bring them motherfuckers to the house. Don't let them know where you live. Keep them in jail. Leave what you do in jail. Leave that shit in jail. That's what I was like saying until I get the fuck out. Then you could bring them motherfuckers in the house and stuff. But she was fucking damn inmates. I know a lot of girls that was doing that shit that was correction officers. And my cousin is a correction officer right now in New York. I mean, well, she just retired and everything. But she even in Rikers and everything. She even told me and everything. Dudes be getting pussy. I mean, females and men and all that. They be getting. I think the men get more pussy than the women get dick. In the I mean, some females be getting fucked too by some of them correction officers and shit like that. They do. I know females who got pregnant in fucking jail. How you in jail and you getting pregnant? How you get pregnant in jail? So you know it had to be one of the correction officers. But it's a lot of corrupt shit. But you gotta fight motherfuckers because you got crazy, jealous, hating motherfuckers in there. But I'm pretty sure he's under a whole lot of fucking security because everybody know fucking R. Kelly. Everybody know R. Kelly. So don't believe the hype when y'all think he's in there sad and lonely and this, that, the other. He's singing, he's writing for people, and people sending money to him and everything, and he looking out for somebody that ain't got shit. It's like he was looking out for motherfuckers out here that didn't have shit, and he was taking care of them while they were out there. And I'm pretty sure motherfuckers in there are more grateful than these motherfuckers that was out here taking shit from him. Because they probably ain't never had nobody do nothing for them, and they just so grateful that this man actually had to come in prison to think about just somebody to just care for them while they was in jail and pray with them and pray for them. God is amazing. They lost their whole family. People were a fan of his music. He probably singing and he's singing with them and helping them sing. And y'all ain't gonna hear about it out here, but y'all. And I'm just telling you, he's R. Kelly. So when people sitting up there talking about, oh wow, sad and shit, he probably don't even want to fucking come back out here. Probably fucking the shit out of Joy. Let me stop. No matter what they ever say about you, I'm gonna stay by your side. Promise me. No matter what they say about I'm just saying. You're gonna be here until the end of time. I'm just telling y'all, don't be listening to all the bullshit y'all hear on YouTube and rumors and lies. Like they've been telling rumors and lies about this man for 30 fucking 5 years. I'm done with the rumors and the lies. I'm right now in the place where he's probably at right now in his mind. You know, he's with the Lord. He's having fun. He made friends. He's doing a lot of things with his time. He's sold out. People probably calling and want to even have to represent him for his appeal. He's probably going through a whole lot of damn lawyers right now to have his appeal. Okay, so y'all better get. Don't be sitting up there feeling sad. Don't be sitting up there feeling bad and everything else like that. Like I said, I ain't sending a goddamn thing until I hear from R. Kelly his damn self. Because these people out here will game you out of every goddamn thing you got. Where they jobs at? I work every goddamn day. Seriously. I get my own R. Kelly content. I don't need to be going on their channel to get my content. I can get my own fucking content. I could just make shit up in my mind and bring it here to you. Just like the fuck they doing. I don't gotta go running people down on the street and everything. If I want to do that, I'll do that. But I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because basically what I do now, I like what I do. I like what I do. And I got another little side hustle on the side, or another business that I do on the side and stuff. I ain't telling you what it is, but I do have another business on the side. Like the other night when I had that meeting, it was for my business. And we did it virtually. I got 2 jobs. I work during the daytime, my 9 to 5. I'm sorry. I would say 9 to 5, but it's not 9 to 5. I work from 8:30 in the morning till 4 in the afternoon at one job, and then I go to another job, which I work from 4 to 6. It's in the same building. You know, it's just, I took 2 jobs there. Okay, overseeing classrooms, reporting things, going in classrooms and stuff like that, making sure these teachers are on top of their shit. They got a problem in the classroom with a child, I gotta take that child out. That child gotta sit in my damn office with me for a while just so till they get it together and calm their shit down. Okay, like I told you, the damn 3-year-old and shit that slapped up the teacher and shit, I had to go take that kid, and I was like, okay, gotta go. I had this little behind sit there, and I just said, you ain't gonna do nothing, you just gonna sit here until you get it together. One little girl, she wanted to scream and kick her little damn legs up. I said, don't you kick me. I'm like a disciplinary there when they start wilding the fuck out. Okay? Sometimes I have to sit in certain classrooms just for the whole damn day because the teachers like, let the kids control the classroom, and I keep telling them, y'all gotta take control. Then this ain't the job for you if you can't control your damn 3-year-olds. Maybe you need to go and find another job somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? You the teacher. You the leader here. You the one who's supposed to be set. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta have control over your classrooms. I shouldn't be every time jumping out of my seat and there's 3 motherfucking teachers in the classroom. 3. And then I'm like, I said, what are you adults doing? Well, you know, I said, no, I'd be like, come on, let's go. All I do is just come to the door. Come on, let's go. Go in my office. Come on, let's go. Until you calm down. Sometimes I'll be like, here's a book. You can look at the pictures, print, read the print in the book, whatever, you know, for the kids, whatever, this, that, the other. I just have little things on my mind. I said, well, you get to pick one. If I feel like it's just the child just needed a break to come out of the room, yeah, okay. But if that child is just, you know what I'm saying, fighting and screaming and carrying on, no, you ain't coming to my office and taking nothing. You gonna sit your little ass down. I ain't giving you no book. I ain't giving you nothing. But you just sit there. I'm like a behavior, sort of like, you know, I go in there and I evaluate things and whatever, like, but I like, and then after that, I'm dealing with the after school program shit. And that one, I'm just in the classroom with a teacher. Okay, I'm in the classroom with the after school. It's an enrichment program and everything for the children and stuff. So I sit in there and she's doing whatever lessons and stuff like that, teaching them STEM, which is science, technology, engineering, art and math all together, like some STEM program or whatever like that, to stimulate their mind and all that stuff, to get them to go thinking like how one you can get into science, technology, engineering, art, and math. So I'm sitting there while she's doing that stuff, and they give them a little break. They have dinner. Some of the kids stay a little late till like 6 o'clock. That's when they post. It's all the way to 6, but we made sure we didn't put any buses there in the program, because of the simple fact that if we had buses to come that time of the evening to pick up kids, they'd be late. We'd be there all damn night, and then parents would be taking advantage of that shit. And we just like we said, parents, 6 o'clock, you gotta come get your kids. 6 o'clock. We don't want to make it too easy for parents today, because they getting too much time on their hands, and they just making a mess with their life. You know what I'm saying? With these babies, they just making a mess. Just give them time to hang out with their man or go shopping and all. No. You a parent, you gotta be. It's about your children first, okay? You go to work, yeah, you gotta go to work. You're a single parent. I'm sorry, you a single parent. That's a life you chose. Whatever. Some of you chose anyway. Because I don't understand how you got 3 and 4 different baby goddamn daddies. Anyway, I ain't knocking nobody, but I'm just saying, one motherfucker fucks me over and I got one kid. That's it. Till I get married, and if we have a family after that or whatever like that. But other than that, I ain't trying to be a single parent with 3 motherfucking niggas kids. That shit is fucking ridiculous. Shit. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna be a single parent with 3 motherfucking nigga kids. And I got all that shit on me. One, I made a mistake. You know what I'm saying? But come on now. This one baby daddy and this one baby daddy and this one young lady is about sometime probably like last year. Don't you just love the smell of all this? This was a sad situation. You could Google it if you want to. Sorry, ma'am. Know what was going on in her mind, but the woman drove to the goddamn bridge and left the kids in the car, and she jumped the fuck off. That's how damn stressful it was for this young mother, and she was a young mother. Drove the damn to the bridge and jumped off the bridge in the water and left her kids in the car, and they were locked inside the car while she jumped out on the bridge. And if you don't believe this story, you can go and check that story out yourself. You can Google it. There was another mother who drove the damn kids, and let me see. I'ma Google it. So y'all know how sad shit can get, how stressful it could be. Just putting yourself in a messy situation. I say like this, and I tell you this all the time. You make one mistake, that's your mistake. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna keep. But come on, you going out here, you making life, okay? You bringing in human beings' life. You can't help nobody until you can get yourself some help first. And that's what people need to understand. Even with this R. Kelly thing, if it's breaking you down that much and you feeling it's just time to just like move on. You know what I'm saying? It's time to move on. If you not got Jesus in your fight with this stuff, you cannot help R. Kelly. Okay, you got to be in a place in your mind where you already know, you come to the reality that this is how wicked the government was, this is how wicked the industry is, and everything else like that. It's had it in for this man, but that ain't what God said. You know what I'm saying? You still gotta have that hope in you. You still gotta have faith in you and believe and trust in God. You know in your heart this ain't right to be done to a human being. You just got to know in your heart and everything, and know that God is going to bring R. Kelly to it, and he's going to bring him through it. But if you ain't got that kind of spirit in you, you can't be in this fight for R. Kelly. You just can't. And you listening to what this person is telling you, and you listen to that person is telling you, and this person is blaming this person for this, that, the other, and that person. You know, they just they just feeding you all this negative shit about who did what. You know, all you got to know is that God gonna bring this brother out of this mess. I know R. Kelly ain't been no angel. I know R. Kelly did make some mistakes or whatever along the way, but that's the old R. Kelly. Just let them know that's the old R. Kelly. That's what I'm saying. They need to pray more and talk less. You know, they just come in here and they just like fucking your head up and throwing all that stuff on you, putting all that weight on you. I ain't got time for that. I'm saying, you know what? R. Kelly is innocent. I believe that verdict for me is not guilty because God, I believe God, I trust God, and I know God hears in this, and God is going to bring him out of this. You know, they ain't got no heaven or no hell to put that man. And right now, I know why R. Kelly is doing his time. He's doing exactly what God calls him to do. I played his song, I Surrender, I Surrender, I Surrender. I played that over and over again yesterday. And I played it again, and I played it again today. Yes, I did. And then I seen how people switched up on R. Kelly on these YouTube streets. So many people don't switch their stories. And now, suddenly, one time they was representing R. Kelly. Now they trying to say, oh, man, R. Kelly gonna be there. You know, when people got that kind of spirit, they wasn't sure about R. Kelly from the beginning. They just was just trying to see what side they gonna play on. You know what I'm saying? Where they gonna make them what side they book? Because they know they can't make no money being against R. Kelly. But being for R. Kelly, they could make some money and still not be for R. Kelly. You understand what I'm saying? Playing with your motherfucking head. They ain't playing with mine. I don't seen enough bullshit on the last 2 years on these R. Kelly supporters channel. Some are in it for real and some aren't. And then the main ones I watch is them big channels and everything. But some of them don't believe really R. Kelly is innocent, you know, and they truly don't believe in your ass either, but they believe in your motherfucking money. I'm just saying, just listen to people. You know what I'm saying? If they was on the side where, if they working on the side against R. Kelly, they not gonna make no money. You understand what I'm saying? People are surviving on R. Kelly. Not just the people that played in the damn movie or that damn docuseries or the presidents after the docuseries. I'm talking about people right here on the YouTube channels. All these cash app me and give me your money, and you know they monetizing their channels and shit like that. A lot of them are just really here to make money off of you. They don't believe in no damn R. Kelly's innocence. Especially when they keep coming attacking the attorneys and attacking this lawyer and attacking this person and attacking that person. Yeah, I attack motherfuckers like Sharon Lynn Bush because she be saying some flip-floppy shit. You know? And she's always looking to stir some shit up. She wasn't saying nothing about the trial and the attack on the law about what the oops and the ahs that Kanek was saying, or Nicole was saying, or Thomas was saying during the trial. Like Kanek he should go a little harder. You know, that's the time you talk about it when the trial is going on. You don't wait till the trial is over and it came out of the guilty verdict, and now everybody got to say Kanek did it. But before, everybody was all like cheering it on. You know, now all of a sudden everybody, yeah, they survived it off of R. Kelly. And that's why when people was like, well, won't you monetize? And I'm not going to do it. Because my heart is truly for R. Kelly. I got to go find my glasses, y'all. Give me a minute. I got to go find these shits. Sleep. Go ahead, Robin. It was such a silly move I made. I'm the only one who truly loves me. Took advantage of the love you gave. And turned around the truth, now look at me. Can't sleep, I can't think, I can't breathe. I'm so weak, and I can't breathe again. Breathe again, breathe again. La 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 la. La 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 la. that you read about in those freaking magazines. Sometimes I can't believe it. Yeah, but I still ain't found my glasses. Who gives about what they think is what my OG used to say. You just keep on doing your own thing, boy, and sing your praises up that way, and you'll see, and you'll be, and you'll be, won't be, and you will breathe again, breathe again, breathe again. Na, 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 na. I think the same way, nothing nice. I feel the same way. I feel the same way because I saw that man, even at the interview and everything, how he was looking so, he didn't even have to do that. Come out and speak to R. Kelly supporters. You know what I'm saying? He came out and spoke with R. Kelly supporters, like, pray for him. Continue to pray for him and continue to do the things you've been doing. Like, he's like, R. Kelly is fine. He's disappointed. Yeah, but hey, he didn't go no further than that. And he said he got to meet him. He said some great things about R. Kelly and the, through all of this stuff. And he says he's a strong guy. He did the best he can as a black man in America. It ain't easy fighting a trial for another black man. And then people up here talking about we need white attorneys. Fuck a white attorney. It doesn't matter. We just need a good goddamn attorney, period. And I thought the candidate did a good damn job. Fucking crazy ass people out here. If you got all these burdens on you and you all sad about it and you can't take no more and you really feel that bad about R. Kelly and you really need to want to help him, then one way you can help him is just coming out here speaking positive things about somebody and just see the good in that person who took on this fight for R. Kelly and they pushed him in at the last month before the trial. Come on, what y'all expect? They brought him in the last month of the trial. Come on. You coming out here talking negative about the man now. Before y'all was cheering him on and now y'all want to tear him down just like y'all did R. Kelly. Trust nobody. Niggas. Black people. I told y'all how these niggas are. Keep my number down. I don't want none of y'all to fight for me. I let Jesus do my battle. And that's the same way I feel R. Kelly feel right now. Yeah, that's what we do. Oh, yeah. The next thing you know, tear him down. Somebody said something. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah. Listening to fucking sharing fucking windows. Nobody ain't see this motherfucking woman. Or maybe y'all do see and y'all all working together because she was flashing her money on damn YouTube street so she getting paid to do her shit here on YouTube. How she could get shit, agitate shit here on YouTube with R. Kelly supporters and keep conflict going. Nobody know that damn woman. I peeped that shit from day one, but I say what I gotta say. Fuck it, Oops. Yep. Can't believe these people on YouTube. Especially when you ain't never see who the fuck they are. That woman ain't did a live yet. I mean, she done lives. But when I say a live, I'm talking about like really showed herself in the flesh talking to you. Not even when she do an interview on the damn news. None of them places. How the hell she keep going on all these interviews and not being able to identify who the fuck she is? You ever figure that shit out? And they letting her on these interviews too? At least Levi finally came out and showed who the fuck he is. Let's go where it's nice and quiet. When there's nobody else around. I was listening to him earlier today, Rosalind. I was listening, but he giving up these praises to. Javante testimony kicked out. Greenberg was thanking the prosecutors before he left. Wow. I ain't even remember that part. That's how we are, people. We our own worst enemies, especially if something this sensitive, something that's going on right in front of them, history in our face of what we going back into. You know what I'm saying? Just like when Moses had to bring his people out under the rulership of the Egyptians, and nothing these people did was complain. You know, they wanted to stone Moses because after they got caught between the water and the desert, and the Pharaoh chariots were coming and everything, and the people was like, oh my God, how are we going to get out of this? Oh, they started panicking, and the next thing you know, Moses was like, y'all stand back and watch God's power. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, I don't, how many times do I have to show y'all things, and y'all going to continue to complain? You know what I'm saying? He had to even separate the water so that they passed the people through the water, how they got through the water and everything. And even when they got through to the dry land, after the waters in Pharaoh's chariot and his men drowned in the water, the people got over to the other side and start complaining about Moses again, because Moses had to go away and talk to God. You know, after the work he had to put in, he had to take some time off and go to the mountain again and talk to God for his next assignment he had to do. Because Moses, of course, Moses used to be the prince of Egypt. You know, he wasn't a real Egyptian because he was an adopted child from the Pharaoh's daughter. Okay, found him on the water. He named him Moses because he found him on the water, because in a drifting basket when they wanted to kill off the Hebrew children. Moses' mother put the child on the water to save her son's life on a Nile, and had his little sister, his older sister Miriam, follow the baby to who the child. She saw the Egyptian because the lady just lost a child. So from her husband and everything, and her heart was real sorrowful. And then Moses came drifting on the water. So she found Moses. Just read the story in the Bible. And Moses didn't even know who he was. All that time he was being nursed and everything by his own mother, because when the woman saw the child, when the Pharaoh daughter saw Bethia, when Bethia saw Miriam, she asked her to show her who the mother was, and she took her to the mother, and that's how Moses was nursed by his own mother. But they had to keep it a secret. They had to keep it covered. And he was next to be the Egyptian prince, and he didn't find out until after he killed the. Yes. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's just like how he gave up all of that to be there for his people. And they still wanted to kill Moses. Even when he brought them out of their slavery and brought them to a better place of milk and honey, that they were able to run their own businesses and control their own wealth and everything else like that, and have a better life for their children's future and everything else like that, they still couldn't, you know, see God through all of that. And the same thing with Robert Sylvester Kelly, what people are doing to him. All the great things he did one tape. If he was in that tape, I don't know, because I never saw the tape. I heard the rumors and the lies, and that out of that tape became a stretch for everybody. And this thing about Aaliyah and all this other shit, they just stretched shit, but they forgot all the other good shit he did. And even Faith said that in her testimony. She said Bobby broke down to her and told her all the good I'd done for people and everything when his spirit was weak and everything. And if you really listen to some of the things, even though they told some lies, but then they told some truth, and they were sorrowful. But I don't know what they would take. I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? And people already had the prejudice against these women anyway, because of what they said about R. Kelly and this, that, and the other about the sex part. And yeah, some of the stuff was exaggerated a little bit too much, and too much of they exploiting their sex life and everything else like that to the public. They just really, really sold their souls to the lowest of the low. Because ain't no way I would have said, yeah, we had some episodes, and yes, we had sex and this, that, and the other. And I wanted R. Kelly, and he wanted me too. I would have said shit like that. But why lie? Just say you wanted the man and you had sex with him and it was good and you had fun doing it, until you realized that the relationship wasn't going to go no more than what it was. And then that's when y'all wanted to just like, and you just felt a little sad a little bit and break the fuck down and cry. Go to jail with him. What the fuck? You know? Yes. Every time hardship, and they were blaming Moses. They wanted to stone him. They wanted to kill him. And when he went on the mountain, they listened to Dayton, Dayton was so brainwashed and so damn fucked up with living like he was a king. Because see, what happened is that Dayton sold Moses out, okay? And Moses still took him along with him on the journey. Dayton was the one who would sell his fucking mother for some money, okay? You always got to sell out. You always got somebody to agitate shit, just like motherfucking Sharon. You always got one of them people that's infiltrating the fucking group. That's what I'm saying. He was the one who was like, oh, your savior, his poor mother, because his mother, Bethia, the woman that adopted him, his adopted mother and everything, she followed him all the way through his whole ministry. She went with him. You know what I'm saying? She went with Moses. His mother died. His own mother didn't live to be able to take the journey with him. But Bethia did live, and Bethia still felt this was her son. She raised him, and even through his ministry, she followed her son and took her people with her from Egypt and everything. And then Dayton came along, and he even took Dayton with him. Moses, this is the man who sold Moses out, that went and told that Moses killed another Egyptian for beating on a Hebrew. When Moses found his true self as a Hebrew. And he saw this man hurting his own people. And he took him out. Baca. He took Baca fucking ass out. Read the story. I know the story. Okay? I learned this story from a child. All the stories in the Bible. I used to go to Bible school. Not Bible school. I'm talking about Sunday school. My mommy's and daddy sent us to Sunday school. Yes, they did. My dad was a 7 Days Adventist. But my mother wasn't. My mother was raised in a Methodist faith. But when my mother got older and she started having children and the black church wasn't helping her, my mother converted to Catholicism, but she didn't force that on her children. That was where she found her peace and the support and the help she needed to help us. She used what she can at the time, the resources she had to use to take care of, to make sure her kids had something better. She ain't forced no damn religion on us. She just taught us the basics. The basics, how to survive in life, character. And the Bible is basically biblical instructions basic instructions before life ends. And you got to start from the beginning of life, from Genesis, from the old to the new. It's from one old generation to the new generation. Ain't nothing's changed. It's same old story, ancient stories. That's why you can never destroy that book. Even some of the laws that, like, what's his name was saying, sinful to pen. Even some of the laws that man made to justify what he's doing is right. He steals some of that information and twists it to make it work for them. See, they twist the Bible to make it work for their justice system. But we know that ain't God's justice system. Because the Bible, you can read it and you're going to find the devil in there too. But you got to know what's right as for a human being, and you got to see that person's life as your own life. And if you can't see your life in that person being you, then you ain't living for God. Okay? You ain't in that world with God. So I tell people all the time and everything, if that woman ain't praising God and she ain't giving no hope to you, that it's going to be all right for Robert Sylvester Killer, without blaming and pointing fingers at other people and everything for what they did wrong. But nobody know who her face is and who she is. That's the devil fucking right there, playing on you. And all she praising is money. Idols. Not about Robert's soul. And feeding you anything you want to hear. Just telling you anything you want to hear. Just to play with your motherfucking head. Robert said he surrendered Rosalind. Oh, but trust me, Robert can read and he can write. And I'm just going to keep it motherfucking real. He can read and write. They saying he can't read and write. Robert can read and write. It may take him a little long. He ain't do a very high level of education, but Robert can read and write. You better believe he do. He can. To make songs like he been making. and the words that he craft together in his music, he didn't go to a very high level. Is that, oh man, my thing is about to cut off. I better go get my cord. It's in my briefcase. There's something about the sexy skin you in. Your clothes don't do you justice, so come out and kiss me. Take that off so I can break you off. Sorry, I had my briefcase down here. Yeah, my cord was in there. Believe me, that man could read it right. He may cannot read very high, sophisticated words, but he can read and he can write. The industry try to make him sound like a damn uneducated, ignorant. Now, when it comes to things like certain crafts of certain things like law documents and things like that, legal documents, he may not be able to read them and understand them very well. That's what people don't seem to understand. No, he's not a very highly educated man as far as like he ain't go to college to learn anything. During, he struggled through his years of high school. I think he did graduate from high school, and if people say he didn't, but he probably was still reading on a level. You know how they pass you through because No Child Left Behind. We got that shit going on now called No Child Left Behind. They just pass children through, and they was struggling through school and everything through their work. But I'm sure he graduated high school. I gotta read his book Solar Coaster to understand that. But I think Bobby graduated high school. And you got high school graduates that can't read. I don't know if you ever saw a episode on Good Times when it was about to pass JJ through, but JJ was a clown. He didn't really take his education very seriously. And his mother and them asked him about a certain history topic, and he couldn't really answer properly, and he joked about it, and his parents was like, something ain't right here. I don't understand how JJ's graduating. And JJ don't understand this such and such a question. So we're going to go to this school and we're going to have a talk with this principal. Why my son is not understanding certain things, but y'all still ready to put him in to graduate. And they said, well, the thing is that we don't want him to be left behind. You understand? We want him to be able to go along with grow with his peers. But the mother was like, this ain't going to be right. Because my son, what about getting a good job and he can't read an application and understand what that application is all about or whatever, this, that, and the other, like what he's signing his life into. It's important that he gets a quality education and at least pass him for the right reasons. Go back and see the episode. It's on Good Times. I forgot what episode that was, but then because it wakes JJ up when the father James come in, he never finished school because he had to go to work and take care of a family, struggles and everything on the black family at his time growing up. He went in the military and all that stuff like that. That's what James did, but still, he was always in and out of jobs and was always couldn't make it. He was always mad and angry. It was giving him high blood pressure. And he was eating unhealthy foods, like his diet wasn't healthy, he wasn't eating properly, and all that stuff. Because sometimes when you don't eat right foods and stuff, your brain is not going to function right. You got to have the right nutrition for the brain to function. Everything has to be balanced, to have a good balanced life and be able to get through life in a good way. So the thing is that James and everything came home and he was angry, and that's when a light bulb went on in JJ's head, and they said, oh, JJ, so you are going to take another year and go back a year so you can catch up with your, later on in life. And JJ said, no, man, I ain't say I'm stupid now. I got to get out of school now. I ain't, because but he says, but I'm going to be, when I get to such and such, I'm going to do better in life. I'll make better life, choices for myself or whatever. Something he said at the end of that episode. But I'm just saying, Robert Sylvester Kelly loved his music and he loved his basketball. And he probably was a great player on the team in basketball and everything else like that. And then on top of that, he loved his music. Music and basketball was his life, okay? That's what he did. And being that he was so talented and so good in his craft, especially with music and stuff. He probably got to sing on the choir. He was so into his music, and then he found that gift because the teacher, he had the music teacher that believed in his dreams and his goals and stuff. And he just made grades that was just to get by. And a lot of us done that, and we just wasn't about school, education, and like furthering our, education. Like if we was having a rough time dealing with something, we didn't go to school to study. Marvin studied music, and he studied it very well. That man could sing opera. Okay, he could. I seen him do opera. So, and he's singing it in Latin. So those people that think this is an ignorant, dumb ass man, he ain't as dumb and as ignorant as everybody think he is. Everybody say, "Oh, he's a manipulator." He ain't no damn manipulator. He's an intelligent man, but he uses it when it's necessary. But as far as with his attorneys and everything else like that, his hands was really, I mean, they bankrupt him. He had to get what they could afford to give him. And you got to understand that he probably did have to get a low budget, whatever, attorney to go and take his chances to fight against the feds. And that's because he needs money. He needs money, but see, he don't need no money now. After everybody don't see what happened to him, you don't think people are on that phone calling, and you don't think celebrities and other people are supporting him in this fight right now? They were supporting him back then, and you don't think they supporting him now? He just probably want to take a little time off his damn self after just getting through how they create, they monsterized, made this man into a monster in society. So he probably say, they feel I'm a monster. I'm going to just sit back and chill. Boy, he probably getting a damn education while he there right now. Don't want no more interruptions. How you doing, Mr. Biggs? What you mean, what's going on? Kelly's telling me that you're sleeping with another woman. Just because I see me with her doesn't mean I'm sleeping with her. Well, if you're not sleeping with her, what the hell you doing with her? And we just spoken to her. You can be just sleeping with her. Now, I love this song. I like the story. And for him to write this song, oh God, I'm getting tired, y'all. I was tired before. But I just wanted to just bring y'all on my channel right now because I know a lot of negative shit is out there. And I just want to make sure y'all keep your mind lifted on Jesus first and foremost. And to order to help Robert Sylvester Kelly, get the help that you need for yourself first. And the help you're going to get from our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, so he can show you some things and help you and strengthen you and give you more to build up your esteem and to build up your character and everything, and give you some more faith, because some of y'all are just in this state of mind where y'all just letting people just play your mind. He's going to be fine, everybody, and I'm pretty sure he's doing all right now. He's all right with this trial. It wasn't something he probably wasn't even expecting. Nobody is pleased with that. I'm Bill, and a lot of you speaking out about it. That's why I say stay away from the negative press. Stay away from all the news that's out there. If it ain't saying nothing positive, just hurry up and change the channel. That's all I do. I would say, let me see what they got to say. I'll listen for a few minutes. As soon as I see something negative, I click over to another channel. I don't even watch the news. But with this bill, I didn't even see the part about Bill Cosby. I let it been. It was said here on YouTube. That's how I got to find out about it. And then it's about the second chance law too they working on for Robert Sylvester Kelly. So I say he's gonna be fine. He's gonna be fine. I don't fuck with the news. I don't fuck with none of that negative shit because y'all gotta wait for all of this stuff to die down. And I tell this to R. Kelly supporters and everything. If you're a real diehard fan and a supporter for Robert Sylvester Kelly, you're gonna wait for everything to go down and stay more in prayer. Pray that he do get the second chance, and also that the appeal will be granted for him. And they know 130, 40 years, whatever. Who listens to that? Thing, my battery. I gotta charge the battery on that. And on one of my favorite songs of all songs. He is about to cut down. Somebody might do it to you. So I'm just saying, stay away from that negative stuff, even on these R. Kelly channels. Don't get happy to be going to people's channels because they say this to you and that. Because some of them are here, like I said, surviving off of R. Kelly. Some of them didn't even want him to get this not guilty verdict because they ain't had no other content to could run you out of your money. They can't talk about nothing else that somebody's gonna be throwing money to them. Because as soon as they stop talking about R. Kelly, they know doggone well the money gonna stop. Okay, maybe some of these subscribers might hang in there with them, and maybe some just won't. A whole lot won't. Because as long as you're talking about R. Kelly, they gonna stay in there with you. But as soon as you stop talking about R. Kelly, they running somewhere else. And that's the thing that they afraid of. Like I said, they surviving on R. Kelly. If the shoe fits where they was praying, oh please let it come back guilty so I can still have an R. Kelly channel. And I can still get cash apps and I can still get some money on my super chat. You know, keep my channel growing and I can blow up on You ever thought about that? Look at my broke ass channel. You know what I'm saying? I just be sitting there just talking to you guys. But you don't see me ever asking y'all for no money. I don't even want to talk about money. I don't even talk about R. Kelly's money anymore. I already know what happened to his money. Not all of it, though. They'll tell you any sad story, just get to your pockets. Until R. Kelly come and tell me himself he need money, that's the only time I'm going to send it. I'm serious about that, because I don't got ripped off enough on this shit. But anyway, y'all, on that note, it's already 11:18. That's all it is. I thought it was later, but I'm tired. I told my husband I'm going to be down here for a minute, so he ain't worrying about it because he up there watching the damn game anyway. But I already had dinner. I was full, so because I went to this place. It's called out here. It's called Tasties. It's like a soul food place, and we got some fried chicken wings and some greens and some mac and cheese and some cornbread and everything. And I was sitting up there eating it while I was listening to some of the content as I was strolling through some of these channels and stuff. And I was like, oh, God, let me get off of here because these people are depressing me. Let me go on my own line. And I got anything to say, let me just say it here. They ain't listening to me. So, they listening to Sharon Wimbush. Talking about, you better be careful what you say to me, because it might turn around on you. I'm gonna miss you, Rob. It's Sylvester Kelly making music like this for real. But hey, you know, it's a new man. God is creating in you a new creature in Him, in Christ. So I'm all good with that. But I still got my old bangers though. And the shoe fits where it burns. Anyway, I love you guys, but you can look at my eyes and see I'm tired. Okay. So, God's willing, I may come back here with you all tomorrow if anything pops up. Love you. You all have a blessed. I know that's right. Have your own concert, your own R. Kelly concert. That's right. Now you just remind me I'm going there and I'm going to go get trapped in the closet. You hear me? I want part 1 and 2. Okay, you all. Love you. Peace.